Hello everyone, welcome back to another Watchin. Today we're going to take a look at the newest watch from Tsao Baltimore. Before we get to that, we'll do a quick wrist check. You'll see that I am wearing that Seiko that I got for my watchgang Black membership just a few days ago. And I actually really like this one so far, probably one of the better watches that watchgang has sent out. And it has a really easy way of actually removing links on the bracelet. I might make a video of just that. Also guys, if you like spinnaker or aviate or ballast watches, check in the notes below. I've got promo codes and discount codes for those. And if you're into old cars, check out my other channel, Mileage Unknown. Before we take a look at the new Constellation ChronoDiver, I just wanted to do a quick look at the previous watches I have received from Tsao Baltimore. So this first one here was the Founder Edition. And I love this thing. You can tell it's been worn quite a bit. This one does get a fair amount of wrist time. And when I first got this watch, I pretty much told Alan over at Tsao Baltimore that I was hooked and I would be keeping an eye and purchasing the next watch that they came out with. So the next watch they came out with was, grab the same one. Hard to do from behind the camera. Next watch they came out with was the Torsk Diver. And you can see I got the marine grade bronze case and it is starting to patina up nicely. If you guys follow me, you have seen plenty of videos where this was the watch of the day. So you might have been able to see how this watch has changed over time. And I love the fact that this one is unique to me. I mean, the way that this ages is all about me. So, and once again, once I got this one into my hands, I absolutely loved it. And the watch that we're going to take a look at today is one that I have already pre-ordered for myself. We are going to take a look at the Constellation ChronoDiver. So the Constellation, this watch takes its name from the USS Constellation, which was the last sail-only warship built by the Navy in 1853. And is now a historic landmark in the Baltimore Harbor. And it's the only intact Navy vessel from the American Civil War. And I think I'm going to go ahead and throw this one on wrist so we can take a look at how it looks on my roughly 7-inch wrist while we take a look at the one that's on the bracelet here. So there's a look at the sea green on my roughly 7-inch wrist. And this one is on a sailcloth style strap that when you pre-order one of these, you're going to get a bracelet and one of these sailcloth straps. Now let's take a look at the one on the bracelet here. Now to be honest, I don't know if this is the kind of case that they're going to come in. I do like this case, would make a nice traveler for a couple pieces. The other watches from Tsao Baltimore I've received actually came with automatic watch winders, which obviously you're not going to need with this one because this one actually is a mecha-quartz movement. But we'll get to that. So this one is a 41 millimeter 316L stainless steel case. It is a 20 millimeter lug width and it is 48 millimeters lug to lug. Now that combination fits really nicely on my 7-inch wrist. That 20 millimeter bracelet tapers down to 18 millimeters to a pretty awesome buckle that is one I have not seen myself. So we do have some micro adjustments here, and we have a nice fold over. But this has a diver extension or a dive extension buckle, which is not something on any of my watches I've seen before. So that is pretty cool. And honestly, I'm sure the actual use for that is to maybe go around you know, to be able to expand the size to go around a wetsuit or something like that. But I was looking at it at the fact that you can use some micro adjustments in that to really dial in that size on that bracelet to get it to fit what you needed. Now, when I went to put this on my roughly 7-inch wrist, I figured I would have to remove 4, maybe even 5 links. You know, so if I did remove 5 and it was too tight, I could actually open that up just a little bit to get a little bit more comfort dialed in. Now, this one is running the VK64 mechanical-quartz movement. You can see the chrono hands starting to go around there. Now that movement has a 60-minute subdial here for the chronograph. We have a 24-hour subdial, and we have the date window down here at the 6 o'clock position. And the cool thing about the mecha-quartz movements, something I really like, you know, I've seen some of the cheaper quartz movements. When you go to hit that chrono back, it winds back real slow and is kind of goofy, but these ones snap right back into place. Now the watch also features a double-domed sapphire crystal that has anti-reflective coating on it, and I mean, you can see that dome, super cool. We have a little bit of brushed and polished on the case, and then on the back of the case you have some really cool artwork there. Another cool thing about the bracelet itself is you do have the quick release straps on a bracelet, which I always find nice. There is loom in the screw down crown, and we will take a look at the loom on these. This one also features a 120 click unidirectional rotating bezel that also has sapphire crystal and loom within that rotating bezel. Overall, I like the lug design and case design on this one. I'm always a fan of when the bracelet just matches up really nicely to the case. Overall, I am excited about this one. So let's go dark really quick, take a look at the loom, and then we'll come back into the light. Here we are in the dark, and you can already see that C3 Swiss Super Luminova going away. I mean, it looks pretty awesome to me, and that's just from my lights where I take the videos. So let's go ahead and hit it with the black light and see how bright we can get it. Wow. Yeah, after a couple passes with the black light, you can see it really start to pop. Very nice loom on this one. Well, here we are back in the light, and like I said, am very excited about this one. I've always thought the fit and finish on the Tsao Baltimore watches have been excellent. Now, this one right now currently is on pre-order. And if you jump in on the pre-order, you will save yourself $100. Now, there's 4 color combos I've seen. So this is the sea green. We have a reverse panda. We have a panda dial that is full face loom. And then there's Mystic Blue, which the Mystic Blue is the one that I pre-ordered. I kind of wish that we had that one here so you guys could take a look at it. But that Mystic Blue takes its color cues from the USS Constellation itself, from the lower portion color of the ship. So I'm pretty excited to see that one. The pictures I've seen of it look really awesome. And I like this one. Now, guys, let me say there's only 200. I believe there's only 200 of each variation right now. And as I was on their site kind of doing some research, I kept seeing pop-ups for order, and you can see those numbers start to dwindle. So if you want one of these if you want one of these Tsao Baltimore Constellations, I would say jump on it as fast as you can. One, to save yourself the $100, because after the pre-orders stop, it's going up to $450. So save yourself the $100, hop on, pre-order right now. You know, I actually really like this green as well, but I am very excited for the Mystic Blue. And I do like that sailcloth style strap on this one as well. Very comfortable. So unfortunately, I don't get to keep these ones as long as I'd like to be able to get a little bit more deep with them, but at least you guys get to check them out and get the chance to pre-order them before it's too late. Let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments below. As always, guys, thanks for watching.